So we're headed back to the track today. It's gonna be a fun day, a little bit different, but first we gotta go to the store. Back at the track. Matt's back there somewhere.
I've already got one of those goddamn Peloton shoes. I literally just put it on and I've already got one in there.
They're inescapable. So we're back at the track, except for today we have a collegiate sprint coach coming to watch us, which is terrifying. So we're getting ready to rock here and try to record all this stuff. But Matt, I have something for you to try.
Those your spikes?
Well, these are potentially your spikes.
Why, they don't fit you?
Well, no, I just don't know if they'll fit you.
Because you got your own though?
Yeah.
Why you get me a pair?
You're wearing freaking endurance running shoes
so?
like a moron.
I hate you.
This is part of the experiment. And if they don't fit, then they don't fit.
I touched it and I hurt myself.
Are the spikes even in it yet?
No.
I just touched the plastic part.
You're already fired.
Those are awesome.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, so this is where I'll probably have to explain a little bit to fill in the gap. So Nikki and Amy are from our gym, Romeo Athletics. Amy is a track coach but does more distance stuff. Nikki was a high school sprinter. They saw our video from Monday and said, hey, you should talk to our friend Joe, who's a sprinting coach at Quinnipiac, so college level sprinting coach, and he can give you guys some tips. Matt and I were like, I'd love to learn. So we ended up at the track today with Amy, Nikki, and Joe, and we got some tips on how to sort of be starting, moving better, sort of the cues that we can use to have better movement patterns in general as we're training sprinting. And so that was what we worked on with Joe today. We're slowly losing all our excuses for why we're no good at this.
Stop asking questions.
It's the shoes, man.
The tobacco fields that used to be here, we were like,
cancer-causing agents.
Cancer-causing agents. We couldn't do sports at our school.
We got Matt. Behind Matt, we have Nikki, who actually knows how to sprint. So this is going to be extra embarrassing. And then most embarrassing,
we're outnumbered,
is that this guy Joe is coming, and he's a collegiate sprinting coach, and he's going to tell us how we're doing everything wrong. But training-wise, since Monday, Tuesday was a barbell day. Did some snatch complexes. Not really heavy, then some benching, some dips. And really for me with those, it was like trying to move well, not going super heavy, trying to not be more sore than I need to be, and so just managing the weight. Matt went a lot heavier than I did because he's been doing a lot more of this. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, we came here and did some like endurance sprinting and drills, like stepping drills and plyometric stuff.
Very easy day, very low volume day yesterday. Just trying to get moving, trying to get the blood flow, and just trying to stay a little bit loose, especially for today.
Felt like garbage. Felt like super sore pile of garbage, at least I did. And today I feel like a slightly less sore pile of garbage. So we'll see how this goes. But we got to the track, we're gonna get warmed up, and then Joe's gonna come tell us how to actually do this.
Sprinting is very technical, so just watching some stuff that you guys are doing, I mean, you don't look too bad. The biggest thing I would say to work on would be more of your acceleration stuff. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to push and use that strength you've gained to build up speed. So like that's kind of just where I would want to start at.
Yeah.
First of all, so if you'd want to show me like an acceleration, like a real acceleration, and then we can work off of that. I have a few drills that might help you guys.
I just want blue notes, I just want Euro. Smoking on good though, whistle from Pluto. Price it like Saturn, I didn't ring. Hanging on my table, it's nothing you bring.
And you want to just get in that position deep down here. You're touching, you want to touch your gut.
Put your arm.
And then,
there you go.
And then just push yourself up. That wasn't terrible. All right, stop. What are you looking at?
Flat feet.
No, don't look forward. See, your feet are, look where your heel is.
Like in
Is
line
that
with
6
my-
inches?
No.
There you go. So I want you to squat down, like just literally just squat, like you're a little lean forward. Okay.
Okay.
Touch right there, right there.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then is it like
Yeah.
hand and cheek?
Yeah, you can do hand and cheek. I
Or
just want you
cheek
to
to
be
cheek,
big
whatever.
as you can.
Okay.
And just push.
Rear cheek to front cheek.
Push. See, that's not terrible. Look down. Look down. There you go.
So you keep your eyes down?
Yeah, well, you when you look up, you take your
Right,
head out
but
of
it
neutral.
stays in line with your
Yeah.
spine. Gotcha. Makes sense.
You can see those lines, right? That's not bad.
So after Joe had watched each of us do a few accelerations, he gave us some pointers on things like keeping my head down on mat with which arm he should have up at the beginning, just little things that we could do to get our hips through, to explode better, and to have better form moving. So he took us over to the turf and we did some bounding drills, which were one of the most embarrassing examples of being uncoordinated that I've ever seen. I couldn't figure out which arm went with which leg, and it was good, and I'm excited to do more of it, but it felt rough at the time. So we did those bounding drills for a bit, came back to the track, and he had us do starts again to see sort of how we felt, and everything felt a lot better than it did at the beginning. So excited to keep working on this and to see what sort of progress we can make over time, but just a little bit of time we spent with Joe definitely helped in how I felt, and I think how Matt felt too at his starts.
Once you learn how to, once you keep doing it, it's gonna get better, right?
At this point, we decided to go back to the gym, thank Joe for his time, and finish out our lifting for the day.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is she my friend or my foe? I'm a extra throw. Yeah, she gave me that clean eyes roll. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly on Bob, Bambi. Baby's yellow, text. She wanna eat me like candy. Running through racks, track me. I run up the racks like an athlete. Big facts, you're the dick, 6 flags. Ballin' like dick, told her I love her. I ain't really mean that, yeah.
Back at the gym, doing compensatory acceleration squats, which basically means going fast. How you doing, bud? Legs are sore.
My right butt cheek is a little sore.
How was sprinting with Coach Joe?
Good. Learned a lot, and I think, especially on takeoff, I could feel that set. Everything by the end of it just felt a lot better. From the setup to the acceleration, finishing, everything felt better. I wish I was a little less sore to capitalize on it a little bit more, but felt good.
Love is real like Mary Poppins. Yo, bitch, still like an ice. Smoking on killer, I eat a coffee. My bitch drip like Mary Poppins. Yo, bitch, still like an ice. Smoking on killer, I eat a coffee. Now that these people are friends. Remember way back, she was love.